In fact, we call it kitty crack because they love it. It's a treat. It's a treat. Yeah. And
so I'm having it at your clinic, but it's not scripted. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So we can just stop by
over the counter. Yeah.
Buy some.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that we need to check our stock.
Didn't bring any samples.
And how long does it take, like if you give them the treat, how long does it take for it to take effect?
I usually tell, I tell people, you give it like once a day, but if you know like, okay, I'm going to be taking my cat or dog to the vet this afternoon, just give it, at least an hour or two beforehand. But just give it in the morning, it's just kind of once a day, so just make sure they get it at least an hour or two before the stressful event.
What's the risk factor of withdrawing a dog from an SSRI before the effect has kicked in? It's like he's put on medicine and 2 weeks later they decide it's not working, it's going to stop.
Yeah, luckily if they take them off cold turkey while they're starting them on it, I don't think it's not advised, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as taking them off cold turkey after 6 weeks or longer. Because what's happening is the first few weeks that they're on it, the neurons are upregulating the creation of these little receptors that are going to reuptake the serotonin. And so it takes a while for that process to happen. And when you quit cold turkey, when there are all these receptors around, and you just cut them off cold turkey, then they don't feel good. But if you cut them off cold turkey as they're starting that upregulation process, it's probably not going to have a real significant impact. But yeah, important to realize, people, that it does take a while, and it's frustrating for people because this is always, the dogs who need this the most are the ones that needed help like 3 months ago, and the people are like done. They don't want to wait. They don't want to wait 4 to 6 weeks. They want the problem solved now. And so I do a lot of counseling of what to expect, and I need when I'm prescribing any of these drugs or a behavior modification plan, I need buy-in from the owner. Like the owner needs to be on board with this, or it's not going to work because they need to. There's a lot of work for them to do, and they need to know what's involved.
So using the composure like before you're going to clip nails.
Yeah.
And then just give it to them prior to that.
Yeah, at least an hour or two beforehand.
And then there's no harm in like doing that, or a week later giving it to them because you're going to sit down and watch a movie with surround sound and the dogs freak it out. And, it's just an okay.
It's an amino acid. Other than the one case that I mentioned where the dog was kind of hypervigilant on it. It's very safe, it's over the counter, and I feel comfortable using it. Now, for a dog who maybe has like some food allergies or something, it's got some, I don't remember if it's beef or whatever, it's got something in it that might not agree with some tummies, but from a safety standpoint, it's okay.
Does the composure, like if your dog was on Pepsid, does anything that it will mix with anything, huh?
The only thing I can think of would be the dog who has like a sensitive tummy, might have some issues. Yeah.
When you get referrals or from trainers, how do you prefer to get those? Trainers just say to the client, they'll call?
Usually the client calls me and says so-and-so referred me to you.
Do you get?
But you can call me if you have a case that you would like to kind of talk to me about. You can always call me and I can talk to you directly.
Do most trainers or any trainers give you like a written assessment of what they've seen behavior-wise, or what they,
I don't know that I've had a written assessment. I've definitely talked on the phone, like in depth about some cases before.
Would you prefer a written assessment, or would you refer someone?
Well, or I guess actually no. I have had some written assessment in the sense of like, you already took the history and you have the whole history form filled out. Yeah, that's helpful. Then I don't have to like. Bludgeon them with all these questions again, because of course I've got a form that I have them fill out, and I might still have them fill out my form anyway, but But yeah, and if you have some kind of like form that you fill out as part of your process and could like email or text me a copy, that's helpful.
Mhm.